Hey guys, this is David, and today I have a review of my latest watch. This here is the Tonnier field watch. It has a stainless steel case here. The really cool thing about this watch is that unlike some of the other field watches in its price point, it has the day and the date, which is really cool. For example, my favorite current watch is this here, the Timex Expedition, and it's only the date. Very, very similar watches. I would say the quality, honestly, on this Tonnier is just as good as this Timex, which I was quite surprised with. They both came with the canvas bands. This one had a green canvas band, and this one has a blue one. And honestly, this blue one has a leather backing here, and it's a lot more substantial. It's a lot more durable than the one that came with my Timex. The Timex's band here from lug to lug, it's 20 millimeters. This is 22 millimeters. I prefer the thicker bands, but I've had this for about a week. I've been wearing it every day for a week, and I think it's been awesome. I really like the details on this watch. Look, this is like a very nice polished back here. I haven't taken it underwater, so that's one thing. Look at the finish, really nice. The band came pretty stiff because it's as you can see there, it's pretty thick. Let me put it on and talk about it a little bit more. So this is what it looks like on the wrist. The finish on this, it's kind of like a matte, kind of like a sandblasted finish, which is nice. I don't like it too shiny up here. I like the hands there. It's nice and just simple. I like simplicity. The second hand there has a nice red detail. It's not too loud. Adjusting this is really easy. You pull it out to the first pin or the first click, and you turn it, I think you turn it up to change the date, and then you turn it down to adjust the day, if I recall correctly. So I chose the blue dial. Okay, so wait, let's compare it a little bit more to the Timex here. So I would say the quality is just as good, if not a tad better. And you're getting a little bit more quality, I think, in terms of the fact that you could change there's the day-date complication versus this is just the date. The band is a lot better than what came with the Timex. But get this, I bought this for under $20. It was $18.99, and I purchased this at the time. I think it was $35. Now it's $40 and above. So it's very comparable in terms of styling. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this came with a green canvas band, and I just switched it out. This here is a really cool band by 𝑏. I have some other bands from this company, and they make really, really great quality stuff here. Let me show you. This is my Casio Duro here. It's seen better days. There's a crack in it there. But this is another leather band by 𝑏. Top grain leather. Really high quality stuff. And the cool thing about these, a lot of their bands, is that it's quickly detachable. You pull this pin down and you just pull it out like that. And installing it, just push it in there, and hold up. I'm doing this behind the camera, so it's a little tricky, but yeah, it's in there. 𝑏. So they make, these are leather bands here. This is like the NATO strap style, which I wasn't a huge fan of in the beginning. When I've seen people on Instagram post the NATO band, but in leather, this NATO band is awesome. I would highly suggest picking up a leather band. And wearing this out in the woods, I really dig it. I had a lot of silicone bands for this watch, and I don't know why I so much more prefer the leather band now. Looks really cool. But so I'm going to do a modification on this watch. It comes in different colors. This is the blue. They come in black and green. I already have black here, and this is kind of like a gray there. So I opted for the blue. And like I said, this band is high quality. I like it. But I bought this here. So these are canvas straps, also from Barton, and it's also the quick installation version. It's not focusing well, I'm sorry guys. But yeah. So I'm gonna remove the blue bands and put on the black. And the reason why is I was on Instagram and I saw someone who had this combination of a blue dial and black straps, and I thought it looked really cool. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I have my really old and beat up Victorinox, and I'm going to remove this. So this is not Barton's quick release setup, so it's gonna take a little bit of time here. Let me see. Okay. I hope I'm in view. Okay, you know what? I need to do this off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So I removed these straps. These are really cool straps. I think instead of buying a bunch of new watches all the time, I would suggest picking a watch that you really like and then changing the bands every once in a while. You could go from leather to silicone to canvas, and it's a cool way to have a fresh new look, I guess. So I removed the bands and kind of cut myself there. So it's of no fault of the straps. I didn't have the correct tools. So let's see what it looks like with the quick release. Boom. There it goes. So this is the first time I'll be seeing this watch with the black bands. Let's see what it looks like. You guys ready? There we go. Pretty cool. So it's a 22mm band, so it's the same as this Casio Duro. So if you guys want a good like starter for, I haven't adjusted the time. This is I haven't worn this watch for a while, but yeah, these are all of three of these actually are good budget watches. This, when I first purchased this, it was $34. Now it's like 45 or something. I really dig the bezel here. It's a dive watch, so that's really cool. And so this is right now it's like 40, 45. Same thing for this, and this is under $20. Let me put it on here. Okay. Check it out there. Very nice. Actually, now that I put it on, I'm sorry. Now that it's on here, I think I prefer the blue, the blue bands. Yeah, I think I might prefer these blue bands better. I might reinstall these. But another comparison here for you guys. Okay guys, well that's it for this review. And I'm sorry I haven't posted up many videos recently. I've been super busy, been having like car issues and whatnot. But I think they're all fixed, so I'll be ready to go. I have some knife reviews coming up, a ferro rod from Arcadia Gear. It's a huge ass ferro rod. It's really cool. And I have a 10x10 tarp, also by Arcadia Gear, that's multicam. Looks really cool. I'm gonna try a new tarp setup. It's called the, what is it, 5-point tarp setup. And yeah, so look out for that video coming up really soon. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video.